What's going on, everybody? Today we are talking about the Riftbound news, going over that bundle that they had going on with the MSI. They have some more information about it, about its release date, when we can pre-order it, for the drawings and all that good stuff. So we're going to jump into that information here. This is the image they have here, the T1, the Riftbound T1 2025 World Championship Collection. It says, early today at the mid-season invitational happening in Seoul, South Korea, we revealed a special product honoring T1's victory at the 2025 League of Legends World Championship. Pretty sure that's pronounced Seoul. I don't know why I said Seoul. This reveal also marks another milestone for Riftbound, the upcoming official launch in Korea, and official Korean language products. We've launched Riftbound KR on Instagram. Follow along for future updates. T1's journey is one worthy of being immortalized. After entering Worlds as the 4th seed, they battled through a gauntlet of the best teams in the world to claim their 6th World Championship title and 3rd win in a row. That type of history deserves to live forever. To commemorate the win, we are introducing the Riftbound XT1 2025 Worlds Championship Collection boxes, which has 2 versions, T1 2025 Worlds Championship Signature Edition and the T1 2025 Worlds Championship Champion Player Bundle. There's a little video commercial going on here. We'll have that playing in the background. It says both players are inspired by T1's wins and feature 5 chosen champion units with unique all-new art in a unique card frame, each selected by a T1 member of the winning team. So the cards, we're going to have Doran with Mbessa the Wolf, something that hasn't dropped yet, but we'll be able to see what that card ability is. Faker has Galio Indefatigable. Gumihisu is Misfortune, Kyria, Seraphine, Not Alone, another one that we won't see until Radiance, and Water is Shinzao, Vigilant, and it says Seraphine, Not Alone is from Riftbound's feature set. Radiance, as such, this card is not legal for Riftbound until that set's release. The T1 World Championship Signature Edition in this collection is going to have, it says, crafted with every detail from highly limited printed run to the beautiful print, art, and packaging. It'll be available in English, Chinese, and Korean. Each language will have 10,125 versions produced. That number comes from the fact that each set will include one serialized card numbered from 1 to 2025, the year of T1's victory. So you'll be able to, everybody will maybe have a serialized number, but they're also going to be non-serialized numbers. So there's like a lot of different cards coming in here. But these are the cards here. They look pretty cool. I think it's interesting that you'll be able to see the domain that they belong in at the bottom right, because, or at the top left, depending on what it is. Like this one is yellow here, yellow there, because the power costs 5 and 1 power, 4 and 1 power. But for Mbessa, she doesn't cost a power, so you're really just kind of looking down here. And by her name, there's a little orange bar there. But it says Mbessa, I have +3 might and can't be dealt damage unless I'm in combat. That's an empowered ability. Something that's new coming on. We haven't gone over all the empowered things. We noticed these cards, they all have like the T1 logo on them and the stars. They also have flavor text from them. So like Mbessa says, I believe this is only the prologue of my story. Doran Zinzao is relax, I will carry you to victory. Galio is I have watched the rise and fall of many teams, and the player who stood at the end was always me. It's Faker. Misfortune. Now I can say it out loud. I am the best AD carry in the world. And Seraphine says, feel free to look up to me. Just don't think it will be easy to follow. Tight lines, some pretty epic lines there. Card images are renders. Final product may differ slightly, but they already kind of exist because they've showcased them. If we go a little bit further, we'll see what the case and everything looks like. So there's a new unique foiling effect on these cards and gold stamp player signature on the serial card. So it's a signature card and it's serialized, which is pretty interesting. So here we have serialized. We can see a little gold stamp signature here. Almost barely see it. It's like to the right. Card images are renders. Final product may differ slightly. This is a premium collector's item, something you can put on your shelf and enjoy. Just look at this packaging. But this is pretty cool. I think the packaging, we have the box and like the box looks cool, and it has like this cool like latch on it to keep the box closed. But if we look in this next scene, it's also stand for what's inside of it. So this is what's inside. They're all encased in this glass case. I'm guessing it can be opened because it says not available for play. And then the stand is the enclosure thing for the box. So I thought that was pretty cool. So it looks like 1 out of the 5 cards you get will be a signature. So you won't get like, or a numbered signature. You won't be 5 numbered cards. So how can you get your hands on these? The English version will be available via drawing on the Riot merch store in August. Chinese and Korean versions will be handled separately in region. Prices, English is $360. It's a pretty big price, but seeing how like these collected items and stuff like this go for, especially when you have popular esports people like Faker or T1 in general, and these specialized cars that it's only like a limited number of, they're trying to like beat that price out, right? So Chinese is 2025. What is the Chinese currency? And Korean is 500K. But the T1 World's Champion Player Bundle is the other one that's a bit more affordable. So this is available in English, Chinese, and Korean. The signature edition is something special. The team really clicked on it. However, we know there are many T1 fans who are just excited at the idea of including their favorite League Pro in their Riftbound deck. So we came up with the player bundle to let more players collect and play. These will be available later in the year. Stay tuned for more details. The English version will be available on the Riot merch store via drawing. The content of this version will be the same 5 cards as a signature set with different amazing art. Accessories, I think these are cool. We have a sleeves pack. So we'll have sleeves that probably stay together as one, as the box does. A deck box, a binder, and a metal die. And 1 in 10 of them will be the black gold variant. So a metal die is pretty cool, specialized die. So here's the box together as one. It's like a collector's box, has a thing on here, open it up. So how's that? This is the case. So the case seems very similar to the deck box from the Worlds bundle. So I'm kind of wondering if the sleeves will just be like red with the Riftbound symbol on it, or if it will be this together as one part that we see on the front of it. And then here is the binder, which I think is kind of neat. It's a small binder if you look at the video. And then we have the metal dice, looks to be 10-sided. So I guess it's your score dice. Rendering not to scale, no sleeve pack shown. There is only 1 deck box and only 1 die as described above. Here's the cards for that. Mbessa, Zinzao, Galio, Misfortune, and Seraphine. They do not have the flavor text at the bottom of them, but they are specialized art cards that look pretty cool. If you want to use them to play or save them. They have a special T1A designation 1 through 5. It says card images are vendors. Final product may differ slightly. And then this will be $70. I don't know. Korean is won, and man, what is Chinese? Yuan. That's what it is. So we got won and yuan. All right, so that's what that is. There's also another thing that popped off here. So for Korea, they're showcasing a Ari art that will be in the Korea boxes, Ari overnumbered. If the coloring is like this, that is amazing. Like, I can't tell if this is it's like an image on the screen, actual image of the artwork, or just the actual image of the card from this image. But like, if the coloring on the card is as bright and vibrant as that is really, really going to be an amazing card for people that like collecting Ari cards. But it's probably going to be quite a bit. And I'm kind of curious if they'll do like small boxes for Korea or not when they drop that. But yeah, that's that information for Riftbound, the new sets that's coming out, the collector sets coming out. I think it's pretty cool. This Mbessa, she's orange, which is the opposite of what we see from Mel. If we're looking at the dynamics in Vendetta being opposites, we saw the blue male card. So mind opposite is body. So we have a body Mbessa. Let me know your thoughts on this. If you think it's cool, if you're trying to get a hold of it, you're just like, man, I'm not even gonna be able to get that. The bots are gonna go crazy. Let me know in the comments. Subscribe for more Riftbound information, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching this one. Peace.